What's up, family? We have multiple warning messages that are hitting the wire this week. Some from the FBI, some from the IRS, and even some from the former president, Donald J. Trump. No need to have a preview. Let's jump into the video. Starting off, guys, something crazy is happening in Fort Lauderdale, or it happened less than 48 hours ago. Yes, historic rainfall ended up slamming Florida, which in turn ended up flooding the entire Fort Lauderdale airport, which caused the airport to have to shut down for 48 hours. Yes, guys, the airport is expected to open up sometime today, but it was a crazy scene, guys. Go ahead and take a look at these pictures right here. Crazy, right? Man. As you can see, guys, it was a pretty crazy scene. Yes, heavy rain has slammed South Florida, flooding cars, flooding buildings, as you saw in the video, including the airport, which remained closed through sometime today. They should be opening up today, guys. Hopefully, they are able to open up back to normal. But anyways, it causes strain on people that are flying into Florida as well as people that are flying out, in which some people ended up having their flights canceled, in which they had to pretty much try to get a flight either into or out of Miami, Florida, which pretty much put a strain on that airport during this particular time. So anyways, guys, our times are getting worse and worse. Is this all necessarily related to the global warming that some individuals are talking about? I believe so, guys. But anyways, guys, we pretty much never see that Florida is having this type of rainfall outside of having a hurricane. But anyways, guys, a news reporter stated that there was pretty much a storm cell that pretty much flew over Fort Lauderdale and ended up stopping and dropped over 6 inches of rain per hour over the Fort Lauderdale area. So that is pretty remarkable, guys. But anyways, hopefully no one ended up losing their lives, and hopefully they can get back to normal sometime today. Moving on, guys, we talked about it earlier this week, in which there were some leaked documents in regards to the Pentagon, in which the FBI has been searching for whoever did this to the United States, because these particular documents, they ended up revealing the United States on how they viewed the Russian fight against Ukraine, as well as how they view Ukraine as well. It also unveiled the threat from China towards the United States, and it also pretty much revealed how we feel, or the United States feels, about some of our allies out there, which the United States has never wanted this information to be released to the American public. However, it did because of one particular individual, and that person's name was Jack Texera. Yes, he was actually a National Guard airman in Massachusetts, in which he was actually arrested yesterday in regards to the leakage of these Pentagon documents. And as you can see right here, guys, this is where the FBI, the SWAT team, as well as other investigators ended up swarming his house where he lived with his mother, and they ended up arresting him, guys. He ended up coming out of the house in his red shorts and just a t-shirt and socks. But anyways, guys, this is just a little bit of live footage right here of the actual arrest and how it all went down. So anyways, guys, yes, they were able to find the individual that released this information, and I'm sure he is going to be facing some very strict charges in regards to this. I don't know if it's considered as espionage, but anyways, guys, he is going to go to prison for a very long time. And sadly, guys, he is only 21 years old. Guys, we have got to do better, guys. And parents, you have to watch your children and know what they're doing out there, even if they are 21 years old and living at home with you. So anyways, guys, we'll just be prayerful for that family right there. We definitely don't encourage this type of behavior, but we definitely don't want to see anyone at the age of 21 years old get life sentence for the rest of his life, guys. It's just sickening, guys, to hear. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and talk about some of the warning messages that we have received over this entire week. It has gotten pretty crazy, if you will. But anyways, the first message that we received was directly from the FBI, in which they put out a warning message that says, Don't use public phone charging stations. What are they talking about? Everyone knows that if you have an iPhone, your phone pretty much lasts the entire day. But if you have an Android, that phone will pretty much die on you throughout the day. But anyways, guys, the FBI is putting out a message and saying that it is warning people to not use public phone charging stations, which have become increasingly popular in places like airports and shopping malls. The problem is that hackers have found a way to introduce malware and other software onto your devices through the public charging stations, according to the FBI. Now, again, they said in a statement that, look, avoid using free charging stations in airports, hotels, or shopping centers. The FBI Denver's Twitter account said earlier this week, said that bad actors have figured out ways to use public USB ports to introduce malware and monitoring software onto your devices. Carry your own charger and your own USB cord and use an electrical outlet instead. Now, the warning message on social media mirrors guidance the Bureau offers on its own website as well. The FBI's Denver's office told The Hill nothing prompted the warning on its social media and that it was simply a public service announcement. The FBI is not alone in its warning to avoid the USB charging stations. The FCC is also warning against their use on their website as well, saying that hackers are able to load malware onto your USB ports, giving them the ability to maliciously access devices, according to the agency. And they have actually named this type of behavior, and they are calling it juice jacking. What a crazy name, guys. If I open up a smoothie shop, I am going to name one of my favorite drinks juice jacking. But anyways, guys, I'm not joking about this. It says it right here, guys, juice jacking. But anyways, guys, like I said, if your battery ends up running low, be aware that juice jacking up your electrical device at free USB charging stations. This is a warning message directly from the FBI. Now, moving on, guys, we also have a warning message coming directly from the IRS, one of our favorite agencies in the government. I'm just kidding, guys. But anyways, the IRS is warning of the deadline to claim the $1.5 billion in 2019 tax refunds. These particular states are still owed a lot of money, and the IRS is trying to give that money back out to you. So all you have to do is just go out there and claim this money, guys. Don't hesitate on this free money. But anyways, guys, the IRS estimates that there is almost $1.5 billion in unclaimed tax refunds from the tax season year of 2019. But the deadline to secure that money is coming up very soon. Taxpayers have until July the 17th to submit a tax return and get the money that they are owed. The IRS said in a news release that the average median refund for that year is $893. The 2019 tax returns came due during the pandemic, and many people may have overlooked or forgotten about these particular tax refunds, according to the IRS commissioner. And he said that, look, we want taxpayers to claim these refunds, but time is running out. People face a July the 17th deadline to file their tax returns. We recommend taxpayers start soon to make sure that they don't miss out on this deadline on July the 17th. So anyways, guys, like they talked about it previously, that the 3 years allotted for filing a tax return and collecting a refund were extended past the April tax deadline because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Any funds that aren't claimed by the deadline will belong to the United States Treasury. So you could lose out on your $983, according to the average amount for taxpayers. But anyways, guys, that is just a warning message directly from the IRS. And then last but not least, guys, we have another warning message coming directly from the former president, Donald J. Trump. But this warning message is a little bit different. He sent a warning message directly to his former personal lawyer, personal hitman, Michael Cohen. Yes, guys, Trump ended up filing a lawsuit this week for the former fixer, Michael Cohen, in the amount of $500 million. And basically, he is sending a direct warning message to Michael Cohen as well as anyone else that tries to come after Donald Trump, saying that, look, if you come after me, I'm going to sue your butt for $500 million. Did you guys hear me? I said $500 million. This is a warning message directly from the former president, Donald Trump. Don't screw with him. Guys, I am not kidding about this. Yes, the former president, Donald Trump, sued the former fixer, Michael Cohen, earlier this week on Wednesday over the breach of contract and other claims, hitting back at his former personal attorney, who was since turned against him as being the 45th president. Now, this particular 32-page complaint takes aim at Michael Cohen's book that he put out, as well as his podcast and many other appearances that he has been doing over the last 3 to 6 months or so, ever since he got out of jail. And Donald Trump is saying that, look, he maliciously worked to acquire attention and wealth at Trump's expense. Now, the lawsuit asks for damages in the amount to be determined at trial, although the complaint says that the amount is expected to substantially be more than $500 million. Guys, this is insane. Yes, this is a warning message, guys. Don't come across Trump in the wrong way. Don't double cross him, guys. But anyways, he is talking about the book which Michael Cohen is making a ton of money on, which is right here on the screen, guys. Michael Cohen's book is called Revenge: How Donald Trump Weaponized the United States Department of Justice Against His Critics. And guys, you can see right here that just to go along with just the ratings, he has received 879 ratings just on Amazon.com, which obviously you can assume that he has received ratings on other places which are participating in selling this book. And according to this particular report, it says that this is a New York Times, USA Today, Publishers Weekly, and Wall Street Journal bestseller. So yes, Michael Cohen is making millions of dollars in regard to this particular book that he released last year on October the 11th of 2022. And Trump is hitting back at him, and he wants to collect all of that money directly back from Michael Cohen, hitting him hard exactly where it hurts the most. So anyways, guys, this is a direct warning message from Donald Trump saying, don't mess with me. If you do, I'm going to sue you for more than enough money that you can't afford to hire lawyers for, as well as you can't afford to pay him the exorbitant amount of money that he is suing you for. So anyways, guys, don't mess with Donald Trump. And then last but not least, guys, in regards to Donald Trump and all of his legal woes that he is experiencing right now, he just stayed in court yesterday over the fraud charges, in which he spent over 7 hours in answering questions in regard to this fraud charges in the New York District Court. So anyways, guys, he did put out a statement because a lot of people were asking him whether or not, if these legal woes ended up hurting him the most, and if he is convicted, whether or not he is going to continue to run in the 2024 presidential election. Well, he had a response for everyone out there that wants to know this particular question. Right here, guys, he says that, look, he will never drop out of the 2024 race, even if he is convicted. He said, look, that's not my thing. I wouldn't do it, so don't count on it. I am going to run for the next presidency, and I am going to win the 2024 presidential election if you guys continue to vote for me. So anyways, guys, those are the warning messages. I just wanted to let you guys know on those because they could affect a lot of you out there. You definitely want to protect your phone because it could put malware on it and pretty much hack your phone and retrieve all of your personal data on your phone. So definitely protect yourselves, guys. I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But feel free to check out some of the items down below. There are a few ways for you to be able to support this channel, as well as opportunities for you to receive things like 17 free stocks from Moomoo after depositing, I believe, $1. But anyways, also, you can get the Amazon Prime membership for free for 30 days as well. So check out the links down below in the description. I hope you enjoyed them. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.